Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope everyone's doing good. I am Mandeep, your data analyst trainer. Many of my students often call me by the name Maddie sir, so you can call me by that name also. In today's video, we are going to explore the amazing Netflix Power BI dashboard, which I have made using a dummy Netflix dataset. I downloaded this dataset from a particular website, and that website is specifically built for different data sets. So if anyone wants to practice making dashboards, then you can easily download that dataset from the website. So if anyone wants to know the website name, then you can comment dataset in the comment box, and I'll be happy to share you the link. So let's come back to the video. So this video, which is part 1 of the basic to advanced Power BI dashboard series, I'll be teaching you how to make a theme based dashboard, right? Now what is a theme based dashboard? A theme based dashboard is a dashboard which uses minimum to minimum colors, right? Like here in this Netflix dashboard, as you can see, I have used red color, that is the Netflix red color, the black color, and the dark red color, right? And with these three colors, I have made the whole dashboard. The dashboard looks professional also, elegant also, and simple also, right? But if I had used different colors, then it would not look professional. So if anyone wants to build dashboard like these and want to impress their stakeholders or managers in their company, then you are just at the right place. I'll teach you everything step by step. So before moving on, before starting, I'll just like to say that this video is for everyone, for anyone who is a beginner in the field of data analytics, or who is a professional and is already working in the data analyst domain, but he or she doesn't know how to make beautiful dashboards, how to make theme based dashboards. Then this video is for you. So you just have to sit back and relax and watch the video till the end, because I'll be explaining you everything step by step. Without further ado, let's get started. So I'll just minimize this window. Okay, so we have the Power BI desktop window here in front of us, and I've already loaded the data because the main focus of the video is actually to make dashboards. But if you want to learn how to load the data, how to transform the data, how to clean the data, then all these three steps, that is extract, transform and load, if you want to know all these three steps, then you can comment in the comment box that I am interested, because I give you one-on-one in mentorships also on data analytics. I will cover Excel, I will cover Power BI, and I'll cover SQL. I'll cover everything from basic to advanced. So if anyone is interested to learn data analytics from scratch, then you can type interested in the comment box and we'll share you the details. Okay, so let's get back to the video and let's see. So here we have the report view. Here we have the table view. As you can see, the data set is already here. So we'll go back to the report view and we'll go to the visualization pane. So this pane is actually called the visualization pane, and here is the data pane, right? Here is the different columns are there, right? So now we have to make a theme based background. So I'll go to the canvas background, select the image section, and here I have the Netflix background. I already downloaded it. You can also download different gradient themes from different websites on the internet. I'll open it, and bam, we can see this theme, right? So some of you, when practicing, the transparency, for some of you the transparency will be 100, so it will show white, and you will be wondering, oh, I have already downloaded the background but I can't see the background. So you just put this slider to 0% and you will see the background. Okay, now the background is here in front of us. Now we will go to shapes and we'll select a rectangular shape, right? Let's select a rectangular shape and we'll just adjust this rectangular shape like this, and so here is our shape. And then we'll go to, yes, our shape is selected, and now we'll go to the general part, or let's go to the shape part. And then here you see the rounded corners. We will slide this and we will, okay, so this is not looking so good. We'll put this to, let's say 15% will look good actually. We'll just type it here 15. Okay, so yes, 15 is not looking bad, or maybe we can go for 20%. Okay, so 20% is looking good, right? And now we'll go to shape and then we'll go to style, and now we'll choose the color as white, or let's say we'll choose the color as black. And now we'll again go to transparency and we will make it, we'll give it a glass look, right? It will look good actually. Yes, let's slide it more. Let's give it 80%, I think, right? So it's looking good, right? It's looking nice. And now we see blue borders here. We can remove those also because it's not looking good. So we'll go to the style again and then borders. So here's the border part. Now we'll off it, we'll turn it off, and now the border has gone, right? And now we want the logo, so we'll go to image and we'll download this Netflix logo, which I've already downloaded, and then I'll open it, and boom, we have the Netflix logo. We'll take this logo, we will put it here, and then I'll go to text box. Okay, in the text box I'll choose okay, wait, I'll choose the font size. Okay, we'll take it to 20, right? And then we'll write Netflix content insights, right? So we'll write content insights, right? We'll select it, we'll select the font, we'll select the size to 20. Yes, it's looking good actually, and then we'll bold it. Okay, this is done. Let's change the color also. So color we can select white, because white will look on the dark background, will look good actually. Okay, let's minimize the size, let's move it here. Now you can't see the text, right? So what we'll do is we'll again change the transparency here. We'll go to effects and we'll turn off the background. Boom, so we can see content insights here, right? So we'll now just place it here so it looks good. Netflix content insights, right? So here most of our part is done. We have decided the logo, right? Now we have to decide the charts. But before the charts, we'll just take some shapes and we'll put the shapes here before the charts, and we'll just put the charts over those shapes. So just to make the dashboard look good, right? So let's take a rectangular shape and let's take this shape and let's place it here, right? I'm not doing lot of perfections here, but you can just take the idea, right? You can just take your time and do some perfections here. I'm just doing it fast because I want to tell you the techniques here, right? And then you can easily use those techniques and implement it yourself, right? You can use those creative ways, right? So let's use one, or let's use these three cards only, because I have to fit in this chart also here. So I've used these three cards, and let's make these cards, let's make these shapes transparent because they are not looking good like this. So we'll go to style again, we'll select the color as white, or let's select the color as black, and then again we'll choose the transparency. We'll set the transparency to 80%, right? And now we don't have to, now if you don't want to repeat the task again and again, if you want to save time, then we'll just use, we go to home, we'll use format painter, and we'll just do like this, right? So see, the same thing, the same changes have been applied to this shape also. Then again format, then again. Okay, so this will save much of our time. But here we can see the blue border, we'll remove the border also. So we'll just turn off the border here, we'll also turn off the border here, and then here. So right, so now we have these uh, card shapes for KPI values, and now I want to insert an icon here, right? Because I want to show here total movies, then total content, then I have to show total number of movies and total number of TV shows. So you can just go to file, no, not file, you just go to insert, then go to images, and now I have to see whether I have the icon set over here. Yes, right here we have the icon set. So for total content, which icon can we select for total content? I think for total content, I think this clapperboard will be right for total content, because it will be for movies also, it will be for TV shows also. So let's select the clapperboard, and here we have the clapperboard. Then let's just select all the images first, and then we'll arrange it one by one. Then for total movies we can select this video camera, right? And then again we'll go for TV shows, and for TV shows we can select the TV here, right? This TV will look good for, I think we can go for this TV, it will look good actually. Or maybe we can go for this one also, and we'll select this one, right? We'll open it. Okay, so we are done with the icon part, and now we'll arrange these icons, right? We'll just minimize them, make them smaller, and we'll place it here. Then again we'll take this icon, we'll minimize it, right? And then we'll take it, place it here, right? And then this icon, and we'll minimize it, Okay, and then we'll place it here. So the icons have been placed successfully. Okay, we'll just make this a bit smaller so that it looks good. Okay, done. So we have placed the icons, right? Now we'll decide the shapes for the charts. So let's go with one shape. Let's go with these rounded rectangles, like, okay. So let's go with these rounded rectangles, and let's place one here. Okay, let's say one, this is one. Okay, now we'll just copy paste, and we'll type Control C, Control V, and then we'll go with another one here, right? I think these are, I think we should just make the size a bit smaller, because we have to insert a chart here also. So we'll just shift this a little bit, and okay, let's delete this and let's copy paste this, because okay, done. So we'll just place one here, right? Let's increase the size a little bit. Okay, done. And let's just remove this and let's just copy paste this. Okay, done. So we'll just place it here like this, and then again Control C, Control V, we'll place it one here also, right? And then Control C, Control V, one here. So 4 shapes are here, right? Just move it a little bit here. Okay, so these 4 shapes have been, okay, let's just adjust them. Okay, fine. And now this empty shape is here, so let's utilize it. Let's take one more, let's take rectangle, and let's keep it here like this. We can use them for slicers maybe, right? And then we can use one chart here also. Let's just adjust a little bit, right? Okay, done. And now let's take one more shape and place it here. Right? Okay, we are good to go. So we have decided that we want to place these 1 2 3 4 5 charts. This section is, let's take it for slices, right? And here also we will place some slices, right? So first let's make them transparent, because right now they are not looking good. Let's take the white color now, and let's set the transparency to say 90% maybe. Okay, or let's say 95%. Let's see if 95% is looking good. Yeah, it's looking, wait. Okay, so let's turn off the border ones and let's see if it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking good actually. It's looking good, right? So 95% is good. Now let's just use simply Format Painter to save our time. So we'll use here then we'll use here, then again format painter, then here, and again format painter, this and this. So now we are good to go, right? Okay, so now your main background is now ready. Now you just have to select the different charts, right? So I think till here you are just clear with everything, how to use different shapes. You can use your own creativity also, right? But here I'm just telling you the techniques, the different shapes or the different charts that we can use, right? So now let's move on to charts. Okay, so let's start with the charts. So the first chart will be our donut chart, right? So as we can see in the visualization pane, here are different charts. Now we want to show the portions, that how much are the movies and how much are the TV shows. So when we want to show a portion of something, when we want to show something in percentage, that this part is this much percentage of the whole and this part is this much percentage of the whole, then what we will do, then we will select the donut chart or the pie chart, right? So here I have told you when to use the pie chart or the donut chart, right? So we'll go with the donut chart because donut chart looks more, this is my actually preference. You can go for uh, pie chart also, but here I'll go with the donut chart. Just go here and place the donut chart here. We'll just go like this, right? And then we will go to the data pane, and now in the data pane we'll select type, right? Because we want to show how many movies and how much percentage is the movies and how much percentage is the TV shows, right? So we'll select type, right? So here is our type, right? And then in the values section we will select the title, because that will, yeah, that will display the count. And now we have the movie part and the TV show part, right? So now you just have to format the chart, right? So we'll just go to the format visual, and then we'll turn off the legends because we don't want to want the legends to show, because it is already, it already makes sense that this much part is movies part and this much part is the TV shows part, right? And we can also see it through the tooltips here, right? The tooltips section is on, so we so the tooltip actually tells us the information. If we turn it off, then we can't see the information, right? Now we can't see the information. So the tool, always remember to activate the tooltips part, right? So with tooltips we can actually hover around the chart and we can see that the type is movie and the total number of count is 6126. So the total number of movies is actually 6126 and the total number of TV shows are actually 2664, which is actually 30% of the whole. The movie part is actually 69% or 20%, right? So okay, so now we want to see, so here is the title, right? So we don't want to name the title as count of title by type. We want to name it as count of movies, right? Or total movies. Let's say we type it as total movies by type, right? So let's see, the change is reflected here, right? So this is total movies, and now we will just make the text white, and then we'll center it. Okay, for now you can't see the title, right? But you'll just see the title in a second. We'll just Now you just turn off the background and you just see, right? Now you can see total movies by type, right? But you still can't see the values here, so we have to change the color of the values also. So we'll just go back to visual and then slices. Now in slices we will select the movie color as red. Now which red? The thing is that we have to select the Netflix red color. So I'll just minimize it. I'll just go to my site and I have already opened the Netflix brand logo here, and we have the color code here of the Netflix logo. Here is the color code, that is the hex code, and this is Netflix red, and this is E5094. We will just select it, E5094. We'll copy it, and then we'll come back to Power BI desktop, and then we'll go to movie, more colors, and we'll just paste the hex code here. Right? So we'll just paste it, and boom, we have the Netflix brand red color, the logo red color, the exact red Netflix color here in the donut chart. And then we'll select the TV. Now for TV we can just go for this lighter color, right? Because this will look good, right? So we have this color. So now the slices part is done. Now we have to change the value part, right? So we'll go to the colors. No, we'll not go to the colors, we'll go to the detail labels, right? So here the labels, and then we have values, right? Now here we can change the color to white. So now the color is white, but we don't want to show the number, we only want to show the percentage with the name, that this percentage is TV shows and this percentage movies. So we'll just go back to this detail labels. We will go to the label contents, and here we will choose category and percentage of total, right? So when we choose category and percentage of total, we can clearly see that here we have TV show, that is 30.31%, and here we have movie, that is 69.69%. So boom, we are done with the first chart. Okay, now similarly we'll move on to other charts as well. Now let's go to let's see. So okay, so let's go with the release year here. Okay, so one more thing here, in the date added we can't see the calendar part, right? So now remember this thing. So since we cannot see the calendar part, so we cannot use the date column here. So we'll have to, why can't we see the calendar part? Because the date column here is actually in the text format. Here we have the data type as text. So we'll go to the data type and we'll select the date part, and then we select the date part. Okay, so it's saying data type change. Yes, we have to change the data type. So we'll say yes, and when I select date, it is refreshing the data, and well, we click on refresh now, and boom, now we can see the calendar here, right? So now this can be used. Now we can see the date hierarchy also here, right? We can see year, quarter, month, day, right? So now it has been, now the data type is correct. Now it has been changed to date data type. Now we can use the date. So let's come back to the chart. Now we'll take now we have to show the movie releases with year wise, right? We have to show the trends, that which movie was released with which year and something like that. So this is like trend section, right? So for trend section, what chart can we use here? Tell me. Maybe we can go for I think we must go for line chart, I think, right? Line chart will be good. If we want a line chart, then I think line chart will be good, right? So because it will show the trend section, right, with year. something is going upwards or downwards. So we'll choose the line chart here, and we'll place the line chart here again. Let's place it like this. Okay, then like this. So I'm just telling you the technique again. I'm not doing things with perfection here. I'm just want my main focus is to tell you how to use the charts for different metrics, which chart to use. Like here I told you that since I have to show the portions, I'll use donut chart here. Now here I have to show the trend section, so here I'll use the line chart. So I'll just select the release year in the x-axis, and then we'll select the title in the y-axis, and boom, here we go. Now here we have the line chart, right? So again, without doing same things again, we'll again use this technique, the short technique, format painter, and we'll just apply it here, and boom. Right now there are some things which we'll have to do manually, but most of our part has been done. Now we don't want to show the x-axis title, so we'll just go to values, and we'll just turn not the values, but actually we have to turn off the title, right? We'll turn off the title, and then we'll go to y-axis, then here also we'll turn off the title, right? And then we'll go to grid lines. We don't want the grid lines, neither do we want the horizontal lines, nor do we want the vertical lines. So the horizontal and vertical lines are gone. This makes it look cleaner, right? And then we go to shade area. If you want to shade area, then this shade area also comes here. If you want to show this shade area some color, then maybe we can change the color also. Let's go for this red color, right? Or maybe let's do one thing, let's match it with the line color only. So first we'll change the color of the line. So we'll come to lines here, and then we'll go down colors, and now we'll select the red color here, right? Okay, so here is the red area which has automatically been matched to the color of the line, that is red. So now it looks good, right? But one thing is there, we can't see the values, so we'll have to change the color of the values also. Let's go to the values, and then we can change the color to white, and the color has been changed of Y. Similarly, we'll go to values of x-axis, and we'll change the color to white, and boom. Now here we want to show the values also, the data points, right? We want to show the data points also. Okay, so we'll go down, we'll select the data labels part, and we'll turn it on. So now we can see the data labels also. So this is how the line chart has been done, right? Now let's move on to other charts as well. Now we have to show the movies by genre. So which chart will be good for it? Which chart will be good? So here we can go for stacked bar chart, right? Or we can go for clustered bar chart, right? I think clustered bar chart will be good, right? So let's go for clustered bar chart. So this is simple actually. So clustered bar charts and stacked bar charts are why I'm using clustered bar chart, because I have used the shape in a horizontal way, right? Had I used the shape in the I had to say vertical way, right? So I have used the shape in a vertical way, that's why I am using the stacked. Had I used the shape in the horizontal manner, then I would have selected the clustered column chart maybe, right? So you can choose any between all these 1 2 3 4 charts, right? So let's go with the resizing thing. Let's resize it. Okay, done, and here we go. Okay, so the resizing has been done. and now let's select the genre. Okay, so the genre is listed in, right? So let's select listed in, and then let's select the title. Okay, title has been gone to legend. No, title has to go to x-axis, and bam, here we go. So here we have the count of movies, and here we have the genre, right? Now we want to rename this title also. So we didn't rename the title in the line chart, so we'll rename it. Okay, so we'll go to general, we'll go to title, and we'll say movie trends by year, right? What are the movie trends by year? Movie trends by year. Okay, so this has been done. Now similarly, we'll rename the title here also. We will say movies by genre, right? That which movie is which by genre, right? So here are the total movies by genre. So that, as you can see, the drama or the international movies, right? Here we have 362 number of movies in drama or international movies. Their genre is drama and international movies, right? So again, we'll go to this chart, we'll use format painter, and boom, here we go. Now here we have everything, right? We don't have to do anything right now because we have all the data here, right? But we don't have the bars red. So we'll just go to visual, we'll go to bars, and we'll change the color of the bars to red. So here we have the red color, right? So again, this chart has been done. This is the stat column chart because I have to show the type also, that which percentage is movie and which percentage is TV show. So I'll just use it here and place it here and just reshape it, right? And we go, right? Again we just place it here, right? Okay, think I have to, yes, now it's done. Okay, and then we'll go to, now here we have to show the rating, right? We have to show the ratings. So first we'll select the ratings, then we'll go to titles, and then title has been moved to legend, so title will be in y-axis, right? And now we'll go with type. In type we'll put legends, in legends, right? So the type has been put to legends. Now you can, as you can clearly see, that we have the chart in front of us. The blue portion shows us movie, and the dark blue, the light blue shows us movie, and the dark blue shows us TV shows, right? So we again we'll just use format painter, and boom, this has been done again, right? So this is the beauty, actually this is the beauty of format painter. We don't have to do the things again and again, right? So again we'll just go to the build visual, we'll go to the general part, we'll change the title, and we have to write it as what we can write, movies by ratings, right? We can say total number of movies by ratings, or total age ratings we can write. We can say total top age ratings. We can go for top age ratings, right? So we'll just type age top age ratings, right? So top age ratings, title has been written. Now as we can see, top age ratings, this is the type TV show, right? It has a total as 1143. This is the TV show part, and this is the count of movies, that is 2062. So if you want to show the total also, then we can show the total also here. We can just go to the visual part, and we can just turn on the total label, so it will show us the total labels. And in total labels also we can just change the color to white, and as you can see here it is K written, right? We don't want to say, we don't want to show K, we want to show the number in whole number, right? So we'll just select it to none, and then it will show 32052157. This is just for readability, right? Because when K appears it gets a little confusing, right? Because we want our stakeholders to see the data as it is. We want a clear picture of the data in front of them, right? So we have changed the value to whole number. We want to show the directors with the most content, that which are the directors which have directed the most number of movies. We want to show that. So now we'll use the table chart, right? Why I'm saying table chart? Because table chart is a chart which will clearly show everything in a matrix form, like how many movies have been directed by that particular director and how many TV shows have been directed. So table chart gives you a clear picture in a matrix form. So we'll just unselect this. Wait. Okay, so this has been unselected, and we'll go to matrix, right? I'll select the matrix, and then I'll just resize it like this, and then like this. Then we go here. Okay, done. So now we'll select the directors in the rows section, and then we'll select the title, and then we'll select the type in the values, right? Okay, so type is coming in the rows section, which is should not be in the rows. Actually it should be in the column section, right? Because title should be values, type here, first title we should want to show the count here. Okay, so let's see if you can understand filters. So filters, in filter, why when do we use filters? So we use filters when we want to show some of the data here, like if I want to show the top 5 directors only, right? If I want to show the top 5 directors only, then I'll just go to filters pane, and I'll go to director, and then I'll go to top n, and here I'll select top 5, right? I want to show top 5, and on the basis of what? On the basis of the number of movies, right? So I'll just go here and I'll select count, and then I'll apply the filter. So yes, now we can show we can see the movie, the TV show, right? You can clearly see this. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, and we'll just do one thing. This director, right? So we'll just add one more field, directors, and we'll go with advanced filtering, and we'll say that the value does not contain, because here we can see not given. Some director's name is not given here, and we want to remove this name, right? So we'll say does not contain, and we'll write not given, right? Does not contain, not given, and we'll just apply this, and boom, not given has been removed here, right? So 2 filters have been used here, right? So this was something new for you. I'll be covering the filters part in the later videos also, but since here in the table chart filters option was mandatory to use to show you the chart, so I think you can just pause the video later on, and you can just practice the filters part, right? Because filters part might be new for you, might be new for some of you, might be uh, old for some of you, right? Those who are already there in the data analyst domain, who are professionals, and for beginners it is new, so you can just pause the video and go through the video once again, right? So yes, so here we have the table chart. Now the table chart is actually challenging because in the table chart we have to do a lot of designing thing. We have to uh, change the value, change the color of the text part, that is the values part. Then we have to decide what color should be in the alternating rows. We have to decide that also. So first we'll just go with format painter, and we'll use format painter, which can make our job easier. Okay, so uh, okay, so let's go with not top 5, we'll go with top 11 so that it expands the table a little bit. Let's apply the filter. Okay, so this is good, actually this is looking good because this has covered the entire shape. So okay, so now let's go with designing the table. So here we'll go with the grid first, and we'll remove all the grids. So all the grids I think have been removed already. Now we'll go to the row subtotals. We'll just turn it off because we don't want to show the row subtotals. Yes, we want to show the column subtotals, which is fine. Then we'll go to the specific column here, and in specific column I don't think we have to change anything here. Then after specific column we'll go to cell elements. Here also nothing. Then column grand total. Okay, row grand total, nothing. Let's see. Okay, column subtotals. Okay, then layout and style. Don't have to use anything in layout and style also. Then border. Okay, so in border, as you can see, this blue color border is here, right? We have to remove this. So we'll just change it to white, or we'll just yeah, so it has been turned to white so that we can't see the border here because the blue color border was looking very out of place. So we just turned it off, and now we just want to show the alternative rows and columns. We have to go for the colors. So we'll just go to the specific column. Okay, is the alternating one. I don't think I can find the alternating one. Let's see, where is the alternating one? Values. Okay, so it is in the values part, right? So we'll just have to practice it. So it is in the values part, so we'll just go to the text color, and we'll select the red color first. Okay, so it is a text color, so we'll select the text color as white, and then the background color as red, right? Boom, so we have the red color here. And then alternate text color, again white, or let's say let's keep it as black only because we'll be taking this color. Okay, so this is done, right? And now we have to change this header also. So let's go to the column headers, and not the column headers actually. Okay, let's see whether it changes or not. Okay, it's changed. Okay, so here we go, right? So this has been done. So now as you can see, the table chart has also been done. We'll just arrange it a little bit. Let's arrange it a little bit actually. Okay, think I should minimize this a little bit and then shift it like this. Okay, and I think it's looking fine. Or we can do one thing, we can remove the shape here because the shape is not looking good. So we'll just remove the shape here, and we'll just keep the table, right? Because the table is already self-sufficient, and shape is not looking good. So now we are done with the charts. Now the final part is the slices and the KPI values. Now here we want to insert the total content, right? So the total content will simply be the title part, right? Okay, first we will go to the KPI cards, right? Because KPI cards. So here is the KPI card. Okay, so here is the KPI card. We'll just select the KPI card. Okay, so here is a KPI card, and we'll select the KPI card with title. Okay, first title, and now we want to show the count of titles. So we'll just click on this drop down and we'll select count. So here we go. Now total number of movies. Now count of title is a very vague term, so we'll just say total movies here. We'll go with total movies, right? So here we have the total movies. Now we have to color this. We have to go in effects and then turn off the background, and boom, this is also done. And now we have to go to visual, then category values, and we have to change the value to white so that we can see the value, right? Or we can go for red also, right? Netflix red also. This color is also actually looking good. And then we can go to category labels. We have to change the color for category labels also. Let's put it to white, and let's change the font size to 15 so that we can see, right, the data. Because the ultimate our ultimate goal is to keep the data clear, right? So now let's change the shape. Let's adjust it here, right? This is looking good. Actually, this is looking fine, right? Done. And now let's go with another one. Now here we want to show the total number of movies. Then again we'll go with type, right? But before that we'll select the card. So what we can do is again going to the card and then selecting it and then changing its background will be time consuming. So we'll just control C and control, we'll just copy paste and place it here, and then again we'll just control paste, and again we'll take this and place it here just to save time. These are the time saving techniques that I'm telling you, right? Now we'll just click it. We'll just go to remove the title part, select the type part, and here as we can see the movies is already written here, but we don't want to show the movies. We want to show the count, actually the count of the movies, right? So we'll go with we'll just put the drop down, select on the drop down. Okay, so it's showing count as 8790, but we have to show the total number of movies and total number of TV shows, right? So again what we'll do is we'll come to filters part, and here we will just count of type. Okay, so here we'll have to use the filter part, right? Again the filter part has come, so we'll just put the titles part here. Okay, and then we want to show what we can do is just remove this. I think count of type shouldn't be here, number of movies should be here, total movies, right? This will be total movies, and then we will put this filter as type here, right? And then we can select the movie part. This will be the basic filtering here, right? So when we'll select the filled movies here, we can see the totaling here, right? Total number of movies, right? So what I had done is, again I'll explain you. I first selected title, that is the total number of movies here, right? And I'm doing this without using DAX function, right? So just concentrate and see how I'm doing it. So I have used the total movies here, then selected the total movies, then selected the count of total movies, and then use this type column and placed it here, because I want the total movies on the basis of type, right? That is, first I want movie, so here I have the value total number of movies, and then I want in the second one I want the total shows. So again I'll select total movies, select it as count, it is already selected, and then I'll go to type, place it here, and then I'll select TV shows. So now we have the TV shows at 2664. Okay, right? So this is how filtering is used, right? So now I think now you are clear with filtering part, because I have used filtering twice and thrice, here also in the table also, then here in the KPI cards also. So now we are done with the KPI values also. Now the final part is to use the slices. So first we'll go with the type, that is movies and TV shows. So first we'll go to the visualization pane, then we'll go to the slicers. This is the slicer part, right? We'll select on slicer, we have the slicers. Now we want 3-4 slicers, so without wasting time we'll just copy paste. We want one slicer here, so we'll just place it here right for now. Let's place it here, and then again we'll just copy and then paste. So one more slicer has, now we'll just drag and move it here. So you might be wondering that Madis's chart, Madis's final dashboard is not looking the same as the dashboard that I had already made before. So why I'm not doing that? Because I want to teach you, I want to show you that I don't mug up things, I don't learn things, right? I'm just explaining you, I'm just doing things again, and I'm explaining you all the things without learning anything, without mugging up. So you should also do the same, right? You should not try to mug up, you should always come with creative ways. Like here I have come with a different way. I have arranged the charts here, and I have put one slicer here and put one slicer here. So this is something that you should go for. So let's see. Okay, so I have put one slicer here. Now again we'll use one more slicer here. So we'll just place it here, and one more slicer. So we are going with 4 slices, a total of 4 slices, and one here, right? So I have placed the slices accordingly, and now our dashboard is going to be complete. So now let's design the slices. First we'll go with the type. So here we go movie. Now here we see the type as listed in the listed format, right? But we don't want it in the listed format, we want it in the let's say tile format, right? Because tile format will look good, right? See it's looking good, right? So let's say we want it in the tile format, and okay, so let's go for the tile format, and let's remove this type here. We don't want to show type here, so we'll remove the slicer header, and then go with slicer settings, selection is correct, values, we want the values to show red, right? Red has been selected, and now we'll go to general, and we will in effects we'll just turn off the background, right? But again, one thing that we want to show this also in color, right? So we'll just go to visual, and then background. In background we can select, let's say we select the some dark background we can select maybe. So we have another red, we can select that maybe. So let's go and see. So we have this symbol dark red. Let's go and copy this hex code and control C and then control V. Let's say let's go to this and let's change the background to go to more colors and paste it here. Looking good actually, but we'll have to change the text part. We can go to values and then we can select it as white. So white is looking good, right? It's looking good actually. So okay, but again we can see the border here, so we can remove the border also. We'll go to slicer settings and then values, or maybe slicer headers. Yes, in borders we can just remove top, or we can just turn off the borders, right? No, we'll have to unselect them one by one. So yes, the borders have been removed now, right? So now it's looking perfectly fine. Now let's go to this slicer. Here we can select the date added, right? This will look good actually. So there we have a slider, right? For date, you can select the dates here, right? So let's again, now what we can do is we can just format painter and we can do this, right? So now it's looking good, right? Let's arrange it. Now let's just again put the format painter, put it here, and again and again. Settings have been applied already. Now we'll go to values because we can't see the values here, so we'll just put the values in white color so that we can see the values. And you can also change the color of the slider here. Let's change the color of the slider to red. So we'll just change the slider to red. Now it's looking good actually, right? Now let's move to another slider. So here we can just go to the data part and select the rating, or let's go with country first, right? Now countries, many countries which are coming in tiles, so it will be better to choose the drop down bar style, right? So let's go for drop down style, and here we go. It's looking good actually. It's already looking good, right? So we are the, and now let's put the title also. Let's put the title to, let's turn on the title and let's put the title to countries, right? So here we go with country, we change the text color to white and then we just center it, right? So this is the country slicer. Similarly we'll go with the let's say rating, right? So if it is adult rated or PG-13, so let's go with the rating part and let's again change the to drop down, right? And let's put the, and let's put the title also genre, right? So this is not the genre actually, this is the age rating. So let's go with age rating and let's change the text color to white and here we go, right? So this is how we go for the slices, right? So this is slicer 1, arrange them a little bit, and this is slicer 3, this is right. So this is how your dashboard is built. So as you can see, I have built the whole dashboard from scratch in front of you, and I've shown you how to use different shapes, how to use icons, how to use slicers, how to use charts for different matrices, how to use different colors, right? How to use minimum colors, right? I have used red, Netflix light red, and then dark red, and then black. Only these colors have been used and nothing else has been used. Now you can use your own creativity and you can do different things. maybe in the later videos I'll show you more creative ways to create dashboards, right? So I hope you have enjoyed this dashboard making with me, right? So this was the Netflix Power BI dashboard, guys, and tell me in the comments that which feature did you like the most, which interesting feature did you like the most, and which part of the dashboard did you like the most, and you learned something new today or not, or you already knew, so that I can know which type of audience is watching my content, right? Also, I would like to tell you something, that data analyst trainer. So I just want to tell you that I do one-on-one mentorship programs also, and I teach data analytics. In data analytics, I teach basic to advanced Excel, basic to advanced Power BI, how to make dashboards, how to use DAG functions in dashboards, right? And then I also teach SQL, that is SQL, right, which is very important, right? So if you want to learn, if any beginner is watching my video and he wants to learn data analytics, because data analytics is the future, right? It will never go, right? This domain will always be evergreen, because everywhere is data. Data is everywhere, and without data no business can grow, right? So with data insights only we can grow, right? So if anyone wants to uh, learn from me, then you can comment, you can type interested, and we'll just share you the details, right? And so yeah, this was the video, and in the next video I'll come up with some advanced features, right? This was part 1 of the dashboard series. In the part 2 of the dashboard series, I'll be teaching you something else, something more advanced, because there are various other ways. There are buttons also, how to use buttons, how to connect different pages with buttons, right? How to use different other different visuals, right? So I'll be telling you everything. I'll be telling you how to use DAG functions also. So you just have to do one thing. If you want, if you really enjoyed my video, you just have to do one thing. You have to like the video, right? You have to share the video with your colleagues, with your peers, who want to learn data analytics, who want to upgrade themselves in data analytics, who want to build such dashboards so that they can impress their stakeholders or managers. Then do like the video, do share the video, and the most important part, do subscribe my channel, because if you'll subscribe my channel and you'll click the bell icon, then you will get notified about my next video, right? So this was the video, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed the video, and that's it for today. Take care and happy dashboarding.